Well, hi again, family. I'm just dropping by, family, just to let you know something that God put in my heart. He dropped this in my spirit. I pray all is doing well this time. You know, some people are not on your level. Some people in this world are not on your level. If the truth be told, some people are just not on your level. However, family, some people thought so highly of themselves, they thought too highly of themselves, and they said you are not on their level. They looked down upon you, but they knew in their heart, family, that they were really not on your level. Do y'all hear me, family? Some people know that they're not on your level and they hate it, but they told you that you were not on their level. But the truth be told, they already knew on the inside. They were screaming on the inside that they were not on your level. They knew it. This is why people treat you bad. This is why sometimes people will treat you poorly. This is why people will want to be the center of attention, because some people really, really know that they're not on your level. They know it. And sometimes people are too prideful to admit that they're just not on your level. While you're riding a bike, family, listen to this analogy. While you're riding a bike, while you're driving your car, while your life is elevating, while your life is evolving, there's going to be people who need assistance riding their bikes. They're going to need training wheels because they're not on your level. And there's nothing wrong with that, because we all learn and we grow differently. But it's another thing whenever you think you're better than someone. And in the eyes of some people, they perceive themselves to be better than you, knowing on the inside that they were they were a little bit uncomfortable with admitting that they just didn't fit into your world. Some people didn't fit in your world, and when they met you, they knew it. Some people knew, family, that the choices that you made to choose them, they knew, if they really let you knew at the time who they really were and what their motives were for coming into your life, you wouldn't have chosen one of these people. They know it. See, this is why some people know that they don't fit in your life. This is why some people know, family, that they're just not ready to be a part of your life. They're not. It's just too good to be true to some people. So you all be encouraged tonight, family. You keep your head up. You keep going, because God is going to do some amazing things in your life. I'm telling you, family, I'm so excited for all of you. Don't give up, because whenever you feel like giving up, whenever you feel like you can't take another step, when you feel like you just want to throw in the towel, when you feel like you just want to quit, when you feel like it's not worth going on, whenever you feel like it's not worth building, whenever you feel like it's not worth fighting anymore, that is the time for you to keep going, because these are signs that God has given us that your breakthrough is at the door of your life, that your breakthrough is really and honestly around the corner. So some people moved on from your family because they thought the grass was greener on the other side. They perceived themselves to be better than you, knowing that they didn't fit into your life, knowing, family of God, that they were not ready to participate in the things that you were trying to do for your own life. You got to be careful with people. Always pray. I want to always encourage my family here to pray. I want to always encourage all of you to seek the Lord, because it's really important. You got to know who you're dealing with. See, whenever you know who you're dealing with, then you're going to know how to counteract whatever people are going to do. Some people literally thought they were better than you. Some people really, honestly, and truthfully, family, They knew in their heart that they didn't fit in your life. They knew that. Have you ever had someone to tell you that? Have you ever had someone to tell you, I don't know why you chose me? Have you ever had somebody to tell you you could do better? Listen to that. If you ever in your life have someone that you're connected to tell you anything of that nature, I want you to listen to God whispering. God will allow the enemy to tell on himself. God will allow the enemy to tell on herself. And people have told on themselves, but you bypassed it. And you know why sometimes we'll bypass the things when people tell us like that? I don't know why you chose me. I don't know why you're with me. You can do better. I don't have anything to offer. I don't have that much. You would think about the things that people have told you. Maybe not the same, not verbatim, maybe not. But just some examples. People were letting you know at that moment that they didn't fit in your life. But whenever they come as an opportunist, they can't be honest. And the reason why I say can't, and that is a strong word, can't be honest, because they chose you for a reason. People knew that they didn't fit in your life. They knew that they didn't fit in your world. They knew that. And you did everything that you can do to make them feel welcome. But they knew in their heart of hearts that they didn't fit in their life that you were building, because they didn't come to stay. This is why they didn't fit, because they didn't come to stay. They came to draw away from you. They came to pull back. They came to deplete your life. They came to delete you. This is why some people come. Not everybody. You know the names of the people. I don't want you to have anything in your heart against anybody. I want you to be aware of why things happen to you and why people do what they do. I want you to be able to counterattack anything that the devil brings your way. Flattery, it doesn't matter what it is. But the Lord put this on my heart to let y'all know tonight that people knew that they didn't fit into your life, family. They knew that. But they did the opposite because they had something to gain from being in your life. Whenever people come into your life from God, they're going to be a blessing to you. Whenever the destroyer, the seed eater, comes into your life, they're coming to deplete your life. This is how you know who God sends and who the destroyer sends. It's not hard. You just can't allow your emotions to govern your decisions. You cannot, you and I, we cannot allow how we feel to govern our emotions. We can't allow how we feel to govern what we do, how we do it. No, we can't do that, because if you allow your emotions to govern how you live your life, then you're going to make some poor choices. That's going to lead to some really bad consequences that you really don't want to deal with in your life. When people tell you, when people talk, you listen. Listen a little more quietly, listen a little more attentively when people are talking to you, family. Those people who you're in connection with, because they're going to really tell you how they feel. They're going to really give themselves away. They're going to really show you in their actions why they're there in your life, and you're going to be able to discern and to decipher how long they came and when they're getting ready to exit your life. You're going to be able to tell that. Some of you are going through this right now, and you're trying to do everything you can to hold on to it. But the more you hold on to it, the worse things are going to become. Because sometimes in life, God is causing an exodus. But whenever you're too emotionally attached to something, whenever you're too emotionally attached to anyone, you're going to try to hold on to dear life. You're going to do whatever you think you can do to make it work. You're going to bend over backwards to keep it together. It doesn't matter what you do to try to keep it together. If God didn't ordain it, He's not going to allow it to stay. These are signs that God shows us that people are just not a good fit for you. They told you they weren't. They showed you, so you believe them. When people begin to tell you who they are, family, by their words and their deeds, you believe these people. Don't look at the fact, don't only look at the fact of the things that they've gone through with. You consider those things. But you always look at the fruit of people, because the fruit of what you see is how you make your decision. You look at the fruit, not what people say. No, because people can make their mouth say anything, and when it comes down to it, they're going to do something different. They've told you, and you didn't listen. And sometimes when we don't listen, because God tells us warning comes before destruction, then we have to learn the hard way. Don't allow a bad experience to be your best teacher. You know, in life, experiences doesn't have to be our best teacher, because we can learn by looking at someone else's life, by the decision that they've made, and we know if we want to have that outcome or not. So how do we avoid that? By making a better decisions. We love you here, family. We'll talk later if it's God's willing. Thank you for what you're doing on our channel here. We love y'all so much. We're praying for you. We're touching and agreeing that God's will is going to be done in your life. You be encouraged. You put one foot in front of the other one, family, and you keep going. We love you here. Bye, family.